Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about something seasonal, right? The weather is so much nicer here in the UK. I know for a lot of my Canadian, American girlies, especially up north, the weather is also getting so much better. The sun is out and there's blue skies, and it's been like that for a few days. But with nicer weather comes more distractions, right? And summer is coming, which means a lot of beer gardens, a lot of eating out, a lot of social plans, whether it's for family, friends. And if you're South Asian in particular, it's wedding season as well, right? You will probably get quite a few weddings. I mean, last year I think I had about five or six like weddings or wedding events this year, including my own. I've got about three, four. So, it's getting crazy out here, but that does mean there's a lot of distractions to your health goals. Now, if you have serious health and fitness goals, right, if you're not happy in the way you look, you want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, you want to get leaner, or perhaps you're underweight, you want to build a lot more muscle mass, or you want to get in healthy weight, or if this is just a wake up call for you and your health has not been 100%, you're getting a little bit older. And this is the thing, I digress, but a lot of women in their obviously teens, 20s, late 20s, you can go through those days in life with very minimal health problems, right? Apart from the old cold, flu, if you're lucky, you may not have many health problems. Now, some ladies do, and I somebody knocked on the door. Some ladies do. I do coach women that are, in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, who have things like high cholesterol, thyroidism, PCOS, PCOS, vitamin deficiencies. These are all things that, you can control through your health. But a lot of women may not see anything in terms of their health goals not until it's too late, but until they're kind of in their mid 30s, late 30s, 40s. And a lot of women that I coach right now, especially who are kind of mid 30s to kind of mid 40s, late 40s, have been in that category where they wish they just started sooner. They were absolutely fine, everything was great until, until they got a little bit older. And this is common as you get older, especially for South Asian women in terms of that ethnicity, we start losing muscle mass, and we women have less muscle mass than men. South Asian women have even more less muscle than perhaps other kind of ethnic groups. So when your body is breaking down muscle as you age, your body's also breaking down bone as you age. This just means it's going to be harder for weight loss, fat loss, or it's going to be easier to put on weight as you get older. Your metabolism changes, you go through premenopausal, menopausal as well. And, this is where it can massively be a wake up call. And if you just started in your 20s, even in your 30s, a lot of things are preventative when it comes to health. Sorry, I'm like pulling out my hair. Um, so that's the thing. So you want to focus on your health as much as you can. And peer pressure is a real thing, especially in the summer, right? If you don't want to drink alcohol, you don't have to drink alcohol. And especially in the UK, I don't know why people make a big deal out of this. Just because you're not drinking doesn't mean you're not fun, doesn't mean you can't be invited. Like, if anything, it's the people that need alcohol to have a good time that are the problem, not you. So, and with me as well, right? I'm not sober, but I will pick and choose when I want to drink. And some situations, it's not worth it. I don't need a drink. Some situations, maybe I'm on holiday where I will have a drink. But again, I'm not in my early 20s, I'm not in my teens anymore. My goals have changed. And alcohol hates to see me coming. I mean, it hates my skin. my mood, all of those things. And it does set me back with not only my health and fitness goals, but my business goals, right? It got to a point in maybe my mid 20s where I was working multiple jobs. I was so serious about qualifying as a personal trainer, starting some kind of side hustle business. I was so, 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 so determined. I was laser focused back then. And I realized going out on the weekends, number one, time, but also spending money on alcohol and then feeling crap the next day just was doing nothing for me with my career goals I wanted to do, right? I was working 9 to 5 in an office. So I've only got the evenings and the weekends to really work on my dream and my side hustle. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. When you have dreams and when you have bigger goals, you have to be different. And sometimes the journey is lonely, but I'm so okay with that, right? And it got to a point where, I have to pick and choose and I can't say yes, yes to every event, every plan, and everything. Obviously, for me, it's a little bit different now because a lot of my friends are hitting 30s, people are getting married. I will have a drink if I want to, but if I don't want to, I won't, right? If I've got a few events coming up where I'm drinking, I'm eating out, I will pick and choose. So just be very, very mindful on that. Alcohol and eating out all the time is going to put your goals on the back burner. You cannot reach your physique goals and your health goals if you are eating out multiple times a week. Once is fine, but multiple times a week, all the time. And if you're drinking every single week, like alcohol is a toxin and it's really going to set your health and fitness goals behind. But it's amazing. A lot of the ladies I coach, especially young ladies, have stopped drinking or don't really drink that much. And you're totally okay to drink. If you work with me, you don't have to drink. It's absolutely fine. I can help you work through whatever it is. But it's nice to see that the things that are getting very popular lately is, the gym, Pilates, matcha, and I love it. I love meeting my friends on I would rather meet my friends on a Saturday morning, do a Pilates session or a gym session together, and then go out for brunch. Like that is my perfect morning. And then you're telling me I can come home and have the rest of the day to myself. So just be mindful on that. I just wanted to have this short and sweet conversation to remind you that distraction season is coming. And if you're serious, you need to lock in. You're allowed to say no, especially to those in-laws that are feeding you silly. You're going to put yourself backwards. You're not going to prioritize your health and fitness if you are going to be a pushover to other people. And, for example, um, if I've got friends all going out to a club or a night out, which like none of us do, but if I did and I didn't want to go because I'm not drinking, I would be absolutely okay with that. Like, I will not have FOMO. I'm never bored. I've got more than enough things to do. And my goals are my goals. And that's the most important thing. So don't you forget that. Don't forget who you are. Don't be a pushover. And you'll absolutely be fine. And don't forget to like and follow my page. I always do helpful, motivational mindset chit chat. We also talk about losing fat, losing weight specifically, or gaining the glutes, gaining weight, whatever your goals are. I can help you with them. Don't forget to check out my Instagram and my TikTok for more. And I'll see you on my next one.